Hi there, collective. Welcome back. Guys, I have been suffering from depression. So, yeah, but I think I'm back. I'm coming out of it, finally. Alright, this is going to be for the collective. And the first card out is the Five of Cups. And I'm just talking about depression, right? Okay. Let's see what else comes out for you guys. We have the Queen of Wands coming out. The Moon. Somebody's crying around you. Somebody's definitely crying. Something is about to be, or something was, because this could be a past reading. So something was revealed, and this person is taking it not so good. You do have your twin flame on the table here. Your perfect match is coming out. We see a mother figure. Okay. Thought that was more than one. And then we have the final card. I'm going to use these cards to verify, and let's get deeper. The Chariot. So what I'm hearing is that something happened here. Now this person is like looking inside themselves, wondering what they did wrong. Where did they go wrong? That's what I'm hearing. Somebody's definitely doing some inner work here. It's like this person might have felt like they needed to meet somebody else's expectations. Not necessarily yours, but somebody else's, right? Or it could be yours, right? So this person that's around you, that's like they were trying to meet somebody's expectations, and it actually caused them to fumble things. That's what I'm hearing. They fumbled things. Now this person is really sorry. I'm hearing that this person's really sorry. Okay, so this person has caused their own loss. That's what I'm hearing. They caused their own loss, but this Chariot energy is like they want to move something forward, right? The Chariot energy and the Fool. Okay, so this person might be in this energy of, yes, they're sorry, but they want to push something forward. They want to get something back on track. They want to go ahead and take a risk. Even though something has been revealed, right? Something that they didn't want to be revealed was revealed. I'm also seeing grief. This person they're sorry and they're grieving. Okay, so this could be somebody who actually lost you. Okay, because that's the feeling I'm getting from it. The expectations was a mother figure, right? So they were trying to meet a mother figure's expectations. Okay, and they were trying to do something completely on their own. That's what I'm hearing, without any support. This could be you, okay? Like you didn't have any support from your mother, okay? Something like that. But your twin flame is definitely here, and it does show that your twin flame is the person who got their feelings hurt, or it could be you, okay? Well, it looks like both of y'all are hurting. Oh, okay, so both of y'all are hurting. There's a loss of a commitment, a loss of stability, okay? It looks like this person was trying to avoid any kind of conflict with this mother figure, and they did something that they shouldn't have done, okay? That's what is coming out. They did something that was, with the tower moment, I believe very shocking, okay? They did something very shocking. They did something that they shouldn't have done, and I feel like this person is the one that is stuck in their head. Like they are trapped in their head now, wondering what to do. For one of you, this could be like a mama's boy. Look what came out. I was just about to say, Spirit, is it a mama's boy? Yes or no? And then the sun came out. I feel like this is a mama's boy. Like a mama's boy did something and they were trying to like make this mama happy. At the same time, they were trying to make you happy, And I was just going to ask Spirit, and then the sun came out, which is a big yes. It was a mama's boy. Okay. But if you're a male, then more likely this was a mama's girl, right? Could be. And they were trying to make mama happy, and they messed up. which could be also, okay? So they messed up because they were trying to make this person happy. And what happened here is that they ended up causing their own grief. And now this person is mourning over this relationship, okay? Now they feel let down, or they feel let down, or they're grieving because they let you down. We do have this 7 of coins coming out in reverse, so they are feeling the loss here, okay? I mean, whenever you have a third party in a situation, there's going to be somebody who's going to lose. Okay, I saw a video not very long ago where this couple was getting married, and the mother-in-law shows up. When the groom was about to, um, like spoon feed a piece of cake to his wife, right? And the mother-in-law pops up, gets over there, and takes the bite. Instead of it going to the wife, it went to her. And then she walks away all happy about it, right? Okay, there's some similarity to that situation to what is going on here. And of course, the bride, she got upset, which anybody would have, and everybody can totally understand why she is upset. He got upset because she was upset. You know what I'm saying? Because of her reaction. Yeah. This is definitely somebody who is looking at the past, okay? This is somebody who's like looking at everything. They feel very overwhelmed, they feel very overwhelmed about everything that happened. This is somebody who, they didn't put as much work into this connection as they should have, and I think that's something that this person is definitely realizing, collective. 3 of Wands in reverse. See, they have no direction. See, now that you're out of the picture, I'm hearing they don't have any direction in their life. They lost the direction that they were going into. So you have 3 people on the table. 2 are hurting, and I feel like it's both of you. Both of you are hurting, and that includes you too, collective. Yeah. And the only person that is like happy about this whole situation is the mother. The mother is the one that's happy. They're very content about everything that happened here. Wanting to cause trouble. Okay? Wanting to cause trouble. Wanting to come between y'all, definitely. Wanting to repeat something over and over again. So this is definitely something that she has done before. Maybe not to you, okay? If this is something that has happened between you and this person and it never happened before, well, then it wasn't with you. But this is definitely, I want to say, a repeated negative habit or pattern, okay? And because I feel like your person is looking back and they're remembering, oh, remember when this happened? So they're looking back and they're thinking, wow, all these bad things keep happening to me. And look, and who was involved? Oh yeah, her. Okay, so I do feel like this person is getting angry and angry with the mom. He or she, okay, is getting angrier and angrier with the mom. It's like their eyes are finally opening and they're realizing, wow, they did some stupid stuff just to make this person happy and ended up ruining their life. At least that's the feeling I'm getting from it. Like they feel like they've ruined their life here, because of that one person. Sometimes moms could be so toxic, and this mother figure does not come out. She doesn't show herself as being toxic. She actually shows herself as being very loving, caring, full of abundance, success. She shows herself to be a very upright person, very level headed, and yet she's encouraging bad behavior, basically. Okay, because that's what I'm getting from it. She's the one that was encouraging bad behavior. Hmm. So now that person feels like they can't do anything. They can't do anything. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like they're realizing that they were too submissive with this mother figure. Okay, At least with this card right here, it can indicate like somebody who's being overly submissive, right? So it's like that person is looking over here and they're like, oh, I was just being way too submissive. I should have put my foot down. That's the kind of energy they're giving me. The mother figure is the one that planned everything out. She knew what she was doing. I want you to know that. She knew what she was doing. And maybe you even realize it. Maybe you realize that, yeah, she knew what she was doing. It's something that she's done before. It's a perfect formula that she has had this person play out over and over again, and this person keeps doing it. It keeps going from one relationship to the other. Okay? Now, I do feel like this mother figure did not consider all the consequences of what they were doing. What I mean is that they didn't realize that your person was going to wake up eventually and realize, oh my gosh, it was my mom the whole time, right? My mom is the problem, right? Yes. I feel like this mother figure is a very hard headed person, and she definitely wants her way. Okay? She could be a Libra, doesn't have to be. Okay? She could be, but doesn't have to be. So this mother figure felt like she had what it takes to replace you. Yeah. She wanted that person to keep their options open. Like, oh, well, don't you want to keep your options open? You don't want to, like, get serious with somebody really quickly, or you don't want to get serious with that person. You've only been dating 10 years. That's not long enough, It's giving me something ridiculous like that, okay? Like, you've only been dating 10 years. Date another 10, 20 years and then talk about marriage or something like that. It's the energy I'm getting is that the conversation was something very silly like that. And your person actually bought it. They took it like, mom knows best. Sometimes moms don't know best. Well, in this situation, this mom knew exactly what they were doing, but it was for the best for them, not the best for y'all, not the best for this person. And I think this is the stuff that's going on in this person's head. This is why they're feeling trapped in their head. They're stuck in their head because it's a cycle. They're going through the emotions of it. They're realizing it, but it's a painful thing to realize that somebody you love doesn't really love you. When you think about it. I mean, because this person wasn't loving that person. If they were, they would have encouraged them to be happy, and they weren't. They were doing the opposite. They were trying to destroy their relationships, trying to make things worse. So this person, this mother figure, thought that she could replace you. She could, be the one for that person, and it's not working out that way. Okay, now this mother figure might not necessarily be this person's mother. It could be simply a mother figure. You know what I mean? Yeah. Simply a mother figure who's meddling in their, getting their nose in everybody else's business, that kind of thing. But I do feel very strongly that this person is no longer wanting to be a sacrifice, because that's how they feel about it. Like they were this person's sacrifice, or they have to sacrifice, or they have been sacrificing for that person. Okay? And now that person, your person I'm talking about, is looking at that person thinking, I'm not gonna be your sacrifice anymore. It's that kind of energy. I'm not gonna be your sacrifice anymore. I'm not gonna be destroying my life or destroying my relationships for you anymore. Okay? At least that's how the energy is going. Tell me more. So, I think this person, Six of Coins in reverse. I think this person has tried to bend backwards for this person. Okay. And we have the Five of Wands coming out in reverse. So I feel like that person didn't realize, didn't see that this person was in competition with you. They just didn't see it. You know, and then for another one of you, that person was also trying to avoid competition or trying to avoid conflict. Really, it's more conflict. Like they were trying to avoid conflict. They were trying to make that person happy. And then they ended up doing something that ended up causing a lot of delays here. They messed everything up. And now that person is crying because they're looking at the whole picture and they're thinking, damn, I can't believe I did that, you know? And they're upset because I'm hearing they're not getting things their way. Nothing came out the way that they were thinking it was. So this mother figure convinced your person to do the things that they did, thinking that they were going to get their way, they were going to have you where they wanted you, that you were going to be wrapped around their finger, they were going to be able to manipulate you. That's what I'm hearing. Possibly even breadcrumb you, and then keep you coming back for more. That person, your person, okay, the person who did something to you here that was shocking, is looking at the picture and they're realizing that that mother figure totally abused their position in their life. Totally abused the situation. Now they're angry. They're getting angry. It's getting there. They're getting angry. What are they going to do, Spirit? Let's find out. Two of Coins in reverse. What are they going to do, Spirit? What are they going to do? Let's see what else came out. Ace of Swords in reverse. What are they going to do, Spirit? What is this person's plans? What are they going to do? Yeah, I'm hearing they're going to break everything. Yeah, it's going to be a war. Yeah. There's going to be an argument. There's going to be a war between these two. Because that person's fed up. You're not the first one. You're not the first one. And this person's finally realizing you're not going to be the last. This is going to be something that's going to keep going on and on and on. You know? And this person is feeling like, well, first of all, I see them feeling very overwhelmed about the whole situation. They feel like they neglected you. Definitely. They feel like you're falling through the cracks, you know, and they didn't, and they didn't catch you. They didn't catch you. They feel the chaos. That's what it is. They feel the chaos. Look at that. Chaos, chaos, lots of chaos. And now this person wants to do something about it. Now they want to do something. Should have did it before, you know, but I guess better late than never. You know what I mean? I am seeing this person having a very hard time communicating with you, trying to communicate, but just having a very difficult time talking because of the secrets. There's some kind of secret here, and it has something to do with this mother figure that they're not having. They're not able to vocalize. You know, they're not able to say what it is just yet. Okay? Was this person abused by that person, Spirit? Yes or no? Yes. I would say it's a big yes. Yes, they were abused by that person. And the reason why I ask that is because a lot of times when somebody's abusing their position in somebody's life and that person can't communicate what happened, it's because they were manipulated so badly that it's hard to say what it is. Like they can't come up with the words don't come out. They don't know how to explain it to be as clear as possible. So, collective, you are being guided here to, when this person is ready to speak to you, when they are ready to try to explain themselves, be very open minded, okay? Because they don't know the words to explain how manipulated they were. And frankly, they might feel very well. It shows they feel overwhelmed, but it's more than that. It's embarrassment. It's a very uncomfortable situation to be in. It's a very uncomfortable thing to talk about. So this person might have a difficult time talking about it. So spirit is saying just be open to this person. Be open minded about what they're trying to say, because unless you've lived through this kind of manipulation and abuse, it's really difficult to wrap your mind around it, especially this person's age. Okay, so this person might be older. So this person, I'm guessing 35 or over. Okay, maybe 40 and over, definitely. Okay, so so considering their age, they might feel like you're just not going to understand, okay? Or you just not going to, yeah, basically understand, their situation because of their age. But the thing is that a lot of times when people have been abused their whole life, they don't see anything wrong with it. And they could go their whole life not realizing that they've been manipulated or abused or something like that, okay? Anyways, collective, I'm gonna get out of this. I think this is what spirit wants you to know about this person, what was going on. Maybe you felt bad about the situation. Guess what? It had nothing to do with you, actually. You were just like a pawn in this whole game of this mother figures. Okay. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of this. Catch me in the next one. Hope this helps you in some kind of way. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all take care, guys. Bye bye.